Warning. You've disavowed the division and are marked as rogue.
Welcome back, everybody, to another video with your boy Bishop Boas and, of course, the rest of the TWC family. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about a new topic that we haven't really talked about too much. You guys have been asking for is what are some tips and tricks that can help you in the DZ, make things a little easier for you, make your aiming a little better, get you those kills, get you those wins, get you on those high manhunts. Let's dive into it and show you guys a few things. First off, guys, we're going to dive into our settings. Not a lot of people take a look into their settings and change things up. They're on default. This is a major problem. If you guys are looking to get a little more competitive, if you're looking to get that edge on some of your enemies, you need to go change your settings. For starters, we're going to go into gameplay. Going to scroll all the way down. Additional field of vision. Make sure you turn this up on both while aiming and regular field of vision. It'll make what you see on the screen bigger. Here's the difference between maxed out FOV and without FOV. It's a big difference, as you guys can see. Here's two pictures of with max FOV and without FOV. As you guys can see, it's a big difference. Make sure you change this. It's gonna look weird at first when you first adjust it. If it's too much for your eyes, put it up to 15, then wait a half hour, put it up to 20, and then 25. Trust me, you will notice a difference. Big time. You will notice a big difference. If you go next to audio, go all the way to the bottom and you'll see boost audio feedback on target hit. What this is going to do, guys, is if you played Division 1, when you shot an enemy, you had a little tick noise. A little tick, 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 tick. Whenever you shot somebody. That will turn that on for Division 2. By default, this is turned off. The next thing you want to go to is controls. You want to make sure your camera sensitivity is all the way maxed out at 20. When you're going to turn and an enemy is running around you or beside you, having your camera sensitivity will help you move the camera faster so you can get your target back on them real quick. Same thing with aim sensitivity. Now, you're going to have to get used to this. It takes a little bit of time. If you're really struggling with it at 20, put it up to 15, then to 17, then to 20. Trust me, guys, this will help. These are all little things that will help you a lot. The next big thing that you need to do is turn off your controller vibration. If you're getting shot and your controller is vibrating like crazy, it's going to mess up your aim. While you're shooting, it'll mess up your aim as well. Turn it off. Trust me, you will see a big difference in your aiming. The next thing you want to look at is left and right stick dead zone. The higher the number is, the more of a delay you have while pressing your sticks. So if you put that to 0, you'll have a 0 delay, the 0 dead zone. That's what you want. Another thing that you should turn on too, is it in controls? Sorry, I had this set up, but I might have went over it. You can turn on 180 sprint turn as well. This will help you a lot too. So if you press in your stick and hit down at the same time, your left stick, and press down at the same time, it'll actually do a 180 sprint. I'll show you what I mean when I get out of the menu. You know what? It must be in gameplay. So hold on. Show skills on group frame. Turn that on. So in the bottom right hand corner where it shows your teammates, if you turn this on, it will actually show you which skills they have and if they're on cooldown or not. It can help, trust me. UI, this is another good one. Scrolling combat text. Put it to floating. So then your numbers aren't popping up all over the screen. They're in one straight line like you see in my videos to the right of my target. So one straight, easy line instead of popping up all over the place, and it can throw you off. The next thing you're going to want to do is go down to accessibility. This is a big one. So you have colorblind mode. Now myself, I'm not colorblind, but what this does is if you put it on deuteronorphia or protannophia, it's going to put a white big circle around anything with a radius. So grenades, hives, mortars, anything that has a radius will get this big white circle around it. It'll help you be able to dodge things a lot easier. People ask me about this one all the time. Now for settings, quick, simple, and easy, right? Now what I'm talking about with the 180s, if you just come into an area where you can run, that's the 180 flip. Now I'm just pressing down on my stick and I'm pressing backwards, and then I'm pressing in on the stick. And it will put you into an auto run too when you do that. And what I was talking about with the colorblind mode, here's a grenade. You see the big white circle? It's stuff like that that will help you win a fight or lose a fight. Now, if I were to turn the colorblind mode off, so it's on none now. Look at the difference. That dotted line over that big, thick white line. This is stuff that can help you win and survive a fight. The next thing we're going to look at, guys, is the dark zone itself. I'm going to take you guys into the normalized dark zone and show you some things in there that are big game changers that not even some veteran players know. All right, guys, let's take a look over there. We'll get this started. So, guys, we're now in a normalized dark zone, a non-invaded dark zone. Now, some people are not either ready to go into a invaded dark zone, which is fine, but some tips and tricks that are in the non-invaded DZ are some cool things. We're going to dive in and show you what I'm talking about. So, normally you go rogue in here by picking a lock, by flagging rogue, by hacking a shade terminal. You can do things like that normally. But what a lot of people don't realize, but by hacking a terminal, it's doing a couple things for you. So the first thing, you hack a shade terminal, is it's going to show you all of the lootable boxes around the map. So you have your DZ resources, you have your material boxes, all of that stuff. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is those lootable boxes, all of them, including the Dark Zone boxes, can drop you medkits. You heard that correctly. All of those boxes can drop you medkits. But all of these materials...
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
Oh, just got a medkit right there.
Rogue Defender drone detected.
And again, you see all these little dots, all the little orange marks throughout my screen. These are all lootable objects that can drop you medkits. They're everywhere. Now, in the invaded Dark Zone, this works the same, but you can't hack a shade terminal. So, you won't know where you won't see them on your screen. You have to memorize where they are, which can be a pain. But if you can start to memorize where a lot of these boxes are, it's a nice, easy way to get some medkits.
Hostile patrol detected. Rogue status.
Just got another medkit there, but that was from an enemy, so... But look at the amount of lootable items around the map. They're everywhere. Also, if you hack those shade terminals, you're also getting a little bit of money. It's not a lot, but over time, if you're just messing around, just got another medkit right there. So think about sometimes when you're fighting in here and how hard it is to get those medkits. Now, the last thing that those shade terminals do. If you pay attention when I hack a terminal, you're going to see something pop up that you probably don't know what it is. Pay attention underneath my ammo count.
Rogue protocol initiated.
Now, I have that orange box with that circle right next to my memento stacks. What that is it's hiding you and your teammates' nameplates. It's like a decoy for 1 full minute.
Rogue protocol.
Now, just imagine what that can do
High threat enemy
in the middle of a fight if you and your team disappeared or, you know, get away. Having a decoy like that for 1 full minute can help out significantly. I've talked to veteran players that are in the Dark Zone all the time that had no idea about that.
Protocol.
If you guys are also interested in the build I'm using, I could drop the link for it in the video. I'll put it up in the top right corner. This is my memento build. So again, you just run around and hack shade terminals while you're running around trying to fight people. Find all the material boxes. You can refill on med kits. And I'm not even using a decoy, but I'm hidden like a decoy. It's a great, great trick to use in the DZ. And the shade terminals are everywhere. The material boxes are even more prominent. Another way to get med kits too, guys, is by opening the landmark boxes. You can get landmark med kits from these boxes as well. Now it's not always guaranteed, but it's something to help you, you know, dude. There's been a lot of times where I've been in the middle of the fight where I've opened a box like that, gotten a med kit, and it saved my life and saved a high-ranking manhunt. Again, guys, I would not recommend using shields anymore in the Dark Zone because of the changes that were made to them. The only reason I am still using a shield on this build is for one specific reason. Number one, this build has 1.7 million armor. Has a lot of armor. Number 2, we're getting the memento bonuses from it. So once at max stacks, I'm still going to be at tier 6 on the shield. And on top of that, I'm going to get 30% skill efficiency from the backpack. That'll make this shield max out at about 6.4 million health, I believe. So that's the only reason why I'm using it.
Contaminated gear.
And yes,
detected.
guys, weapon boxes and gear boxes will drop you med kits as well. I hope these little tips and tricks help you guys out. If you guys have any questions in the comments, make sure you definitely let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And as always, guys, make sure you stop by the stream. We do stuff like this every night and help people out. I hope to see you all soon. Till then, have a good one.